Hello Heartland family, and welcome to another video tutorial. On today's video, we will learn a very important process of this company. We will learn how to use the Abouttime application. Let's take a look at the employee handbook and review our pay practices on time reporting. At Heartland, each employee is responsible for accurately reporting their own time. Time starts when you are at the job site, ready to work, and stops once you leave for lunch break or at the end of the day. At Heartland, we have a zero tolerance for unethical, inaccurate, or untimely time reporting. For this reason, it is very important to learn how to properly use the Abouttime application, since we use this app to accurately track hours worked, job site locations, and daily activity. Remember, always notify your supervisor if you have questions about this app. Okay, so first we're gonna go ahead and download the Abouttime application. If you are an Android user, you can find it on the Google Play Store under Abouttime. This is a free app. Also, if you are an Apple user or an iPhone user, you can find the application on the App Store under Abouttime, also a free app. I will leave a link in the video description so you can just tap into the link and be ready to download the application. So we're gonna go ahead and download this application. In this case, I already have it downloaded. But once that you download it, it's gonna look something like this. In this case, my account is already set up, but I'm gonna walk you through the process of setting up your account. First, we're gonna go ahead into the menu and preferences. Once you tap into preferences, it's gonna take you to a screen that looks something like this. Under account, it might look different if you are from Colorado or from California. Ask your supervisor for the correct code to place into this field. Under the crew or clock name, you're gonna type your full name. Under server, you're gonna type @heartlandacoustics.com, all lowercase. Also, under port, you're gonna type 50,000. Also, remember, the account is case sensitive, so remember to type HAI under lowercase and TX on uppercase. Once that we have the right qualifications, we're gonna go ahead and press save, and it's gonna take you back to the main screen. Now we're gonna tap into the sync button, which looks like two arrows, and we're gonna press yes. This is gonna go ahead and send all of the info and register your device. Now you can go ahead and go to the menu again and go into set company. You will be able to see Heartland Acoustics, and you are all set. You are ready to use the app. In order to use the app, you're gonna use the last photo of your social to log into the portal. Okay, so now we're gonna go over some basic functions and ways to use the app under basic scenarios. So first, we're gonna log in with the last photo of your social, and it's gonna give you two options to either clock in or clock out. So at the bottom, you're gonna see the last location used or sample job. So we always want to change the last location or the location on the bottom unless this is the location that you are on. So once that we clock in, we're gonna go ahead and tap yes and choose whatever job that you are working on. In my case, this is what I'm doing. And you are all clocked in, so you can now go ahead and proceed to your activities. You can go ahead and do your work. So let's say that now you are switching from one activity to the next one. you don't have to change the locations if you are already clocked in with the first job site. You only change the locations when you go to a different job site. So let's assume that you are on the same location and you are changing your task. So now let's say that you were doing wires and you continue and go ahead and do wires. Now let's say that you finish doing your wires and now you're ready for your grid. You go ahead and clock in. Don't change the location because we already picked the location for the day, and we can go ahead and now do the 2x2 grid, for instance. Now let's say that you're finished doing the grid and we go into a different task. We don't change the location. Let's say that now you are doing some wall panels. That's once that you finish with your grid, and you just keep going and going and going. You can have 10-20 tasks in one day. All you have to do is go ahead and clock in and select the task. So now let's say that you're going to lunch or it's the end of your shift. You go ahead and just clock out. Now this is gonna generate a record. It's gonna give you the clock in and the clock out time of every single task on that same location, as you can see on the bottom. If for some reason you forgot to clock out, or you forgot to clock in, or you choose the wrong location, or there's any mistake that you've made, go ahead and notate your account, notate what is it that happened, and right away notify your supervisor so he can take a look and he go ahead and notate on his end. It is really helpful that you give us the right information so we can have the appropriate cost codes in our end. Once that we're done, we go ahead and just accept, and you have now approved all of your records. So now let's say that you're going to a different job site on the same day. What do? So you do the same thing, but now you clock in and change the location to the different job site that you're going now, and then just pick the task. This is the basic function of Abouttime. You will find that with practice it will come really easy, and the key is to just remember to clock in and clock out at the end of each day. Now, once that your week is over, or you can do it daily, preferably, tap into the sync button. This will pretty much send all of the information that you have collected over the days or the day. And that's it. This is how to use Abouttime. We are very excited to have you aboard and hope that you find fulfillment in this new career. Here at Heartland, we strive to become the preferred ceiling and specialty contractor, and you play an important role of this vision. Once again, my name is Ulysses, Superintendent at the Austin, Texas branch, and feel free to contact me for any questions or concerns about Abouttime or any other topic that may come to mind. Stay safe and have a great week.